There will be a market riot. I'm seeing a problem in my 12. I'm seeing a problem in my 12. I'm seeing a problem in my 12. We have to pray because something disastrous is about to happen. I see a riot and I see 2 heavy men died. I don't know, but I'm seeing my 12. I'm seeing 2 places. I don't know how to say it. I'm seeing 2 places, but I'm going to call my 12 first. I'm going to name my 12. I'm seeing a riot. I'm seeing a market riot, which we need to put in prayer. Tell your neighbor, say, we need to put it in prayer. I see a market riot in 2 markets in Lagos. I don't know, there was a conspiracy, or was there an accusation of stealing, and a young man was killed, and the people say they wouldn't agree, and there was a riot at the cause of stealing. I don't know. Your people may be there. It may be your well-wisher. I want you to lift up your voice. Tell God to have his way in this state and this nation. Open your mouth and begin to pray. Anything from K2, my 12 Ikorodu, God said we should pray. I don't know. I see people complaining. I see people crying. I see people running. I see people complaining, people crying. I see people running. Say, my Father, let there be peace in Nigeria. Let there be peace in Lagos State. Let there be peace in my 12. Open your mouth and begin to pray. And he said the only strategy now to get blood is in the market what place? To cause what? Riot. I repeat, I saw riot in the marketplace. Post it on your Facebook, put it on social media. If it did not come to pass, God never spoke to me. That means I'm not a man of God. Write it down. I saw riot and we need to pray. I did not see it in the house. I see it here now. We need to pray. I saw riot. You need to cry out. Extend the peace of God to every market, even the little market, even the evening market, even the smallest market in Lagos. Open your mouth and cry out to God. Extend the peace of God. Bridge, there will be a casualty in December in Nigeria. Something needs to be done because God showed me something now. I saw the foundation shaking. Whatever holding the bridge is no more what? Strong. Whatever holding the bridge is no more what? We need to pray. Tell neighbor, say we need to pray. Before 2019 will end, something need to be what? Done. If nothing is done, nobody may pass that road again. And if passes that road, I don't know if there's any other. There's no other. Only one way. Only one way. Anything that will bring bloodshed, tears in this nation, say, oh God, we stand against it. Now look at me. If this country is not good, your life cannot be good. If there is commotion and casualties and tears in this nation, you too will be crying. So when we say pray for our nation, you better pray for your what? Nation. This nation is our what? Am I talking to somebody here? Because when it affects the eye, it's affecting the whole body. It may not affect you, but it may affect somebody you do what? You love. Say, oh God, my Father, We stand in God for Nigeria. Let your peace reign. Oh Lord, intervene in our nation, Nigeria. Open your mouth and begin to pray. You know, that man is making the politics in that nation a family affair. We need to pray because I saw something new. I remember a few years ago when I gave a prophecy that some people like Boko Haram will rise. Did it happen? You remember I gave prophecy about the females that will be more deadly than any other thing. The female court before it came out. I saw Imo State Boko Haram. I saw Imo State Boko Haram. I'm saying it now because what I'm saying now, this is the month of October. This thing I'm saying now will last up to 5 months. It will start. Those of you writing prophecy, write it down. It won't last up to 5 months. It will start. I'm seeing an Imo State Boko Haram. I saw people on the street running, gunmen chasing them. I saw the whole street dry, and I'm asking, what is it? And God said, terror has come because one man has made everybody's what? Property, a family what? Property. There's something you should know. Nobody owns a nation, nobody owns a state. Jehovah owns it. That God give you dominion does not mean that you are the God. We are going to pray. Every state in this nation, God should intervene and stop the wicked from being in power. What do I say? I say something. I say it will be better your present president did not sit on that seat. What? And because if he do, he will die. I think I say so. I did not say who will win and who will not do what. I told you what God told me. It's better Muhammad Buhari should not sit on the chair. If he do, he will die. Why? Because in life everything have what? People are giving prophecy who will be the next president. God never tell me anything about it. God never tell me it's going to be Buhari or anybody. What God told me, say, son, he should not sit there. That's all. Even if he will, let him leave it. Let him dash it. I say my own. I say what I hear. Because this life, there are things that helps us. One of the best presidents you have in this nation is Goodluck Jonathan, whether you believe it or not. A man that have all the power to remain what? In power. But rejected the what? The position. And handed it what? Over. That is what we call president. Am I talking to somebody here? Not people who are converters of power and wealth. With all they have, they are not yet what? Satisfied. They are whole. The more you pour on them, the more they open their mouth to swallow what? The more. We need to pray that evil men and women will not be what? In power. What do I say? I can't hear that. You know, people were asking why Ojukwu wife did not win the primary what? Senator. Everybody was talking their own, but God told me, listen, the world has grown beyond where you put your hand in darkness and chooses that darkness will do what? Help you. The covenant with the marine cannot help you. What do I say? It cannot. If that woman has went by the leading of God, she would have win. But you don't enter a covenant with the queen of the coast and you decide she will help. No. The devil don't have any what? Power. That's why I'm telling you there will be disaster in this nation by the year 2019. Why? Because there are people that God will slaughter. There are people that say they are God. God will cut off their head. Say, oh God, my Father. You know why you are not serious about it? The reason why many of us are suffering and crying is because the wrong people are in the position. The wrong people. If the right people are there, most of the things we struggle for, we won't struggle for it. They will make things what? Easy. Am I talking to somebody here? Say, oh God, my Father, intervene in Nigeria. Let not the wicked sit in power. Come 2019. Open your mouth and begin to pray. It's like Asia or Middle East. I see a bomb. I see a bomb. 1, 2, 3. This is 7-story building. I see a bomb. And there are casualties. About 95 people. The Lord said we should pray in 13 days. In 13 days. This will be news. In 13 days. Say, oh God, let there be intervention in that mission. Open your mouth and pray the prayer now. In 2019, some of you should go into famine. What do I say? You will enjoy it before 220 will end. But if you feel you don't need to, no problem. I told my wife to write that because I had that now. The Lord told me, even you, by next year, try and go into farming, even if it's small. Instead of you carrying your bag looking for job everywhere, go and create job. Stop messing yourself up. There is something to do. If you have a land, fence it, get some vegetations and plant. Make inquiries. There are things that are scarce. Make plants. The more they grow, the more you harvest, the more you do what? You plant. What I'm saying now, you will still remember this word. Because I'm seeing a season of prosperity for agriculture. I'm seeing a season for prosperity for agriculture. I did not come to shout. So if you are waiting for me to shout, you are wasting your time. I don't have that strength. So from next year, if it's a plot of land, they have plot. If it's in your village, remember my prophecy. What it will give back for you in 220 will change your life.